Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot. It is Thursday, I believe April 24th, 2025. I felt compelled today to just kind of talk really quickly about what I've been feeling. I'm feeling spiritually that those that are chosen ones, you know who you are. If you don't know that's who you are, start looking around, start seeing who's around you, start clearing your space, who's causing you stress, who's causing you anxiety. I'm going to say this. I'm feeling like because I'm putting out these messages, I'm getting heavy kickback between myself and my animals. We're all being attacked physically and I can feel it. And when I say attacked, I mean energy is not good, to where my animals are starting to have droopy eyes and evil eyes, what it really is, and myself included. I've had a little issue, but I'm over it and I'm blessing my space, and my cats are feeling it too. They're running around. So today there's a lot of energy in the air, and I want you all to sit back and relax, because I'm getting a message from the spiritual divine. Just a little bit about me really quick. I am a psychic intuitive medium. I have worked with hospice patients for over 25 years. I am able to speak. I'm learning how to channel it on command, but it really comes in when it comes in. I have no control. I'm trying to learn how to do that. But for the most part, the Spirit is telling me today that we need to protect our space. And whatever that means for you, ground yourself, protect yourself, get out in nature. I light in my candle of Guadalupe. I'm doing all the things I can to spiritually protect myself. I'm calling on all the archangels. But I do want to read one little thing that I have here to help us and my collective. In the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke and break any curses, hexes, spells, or demonic activity, or any other evil thing or evil eye coming at us. We are protected by Archangel Michael and all the saints and archangels to protect the divine mission of the planet, what we're here to do today. And actually, this is the transition period. We're in a very, very energetic change with the new moon coming in on Sunday. Yesterday was pretty strong. But let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and I did pre-shuffle. I did all the. It's really strong, but I'm going to go ahead and get through it. There's been many things that have been trying to keep me from saying this, and I'm not going to stop. So, all right. Let's figure out what's happening here for the first part. These are jumping out. So this is what's going to be crowning our reading for the current energy. Judgment. It just jumped out of the cards. Judgment is here, folks. Now, that all depends on what side of it you're on. If you've been operating in the light and doing truth and integrity and trying to help the collective and yourself, then you're good. But if not, you are going to be bringing this justice, I hear. You have done so already. You're in the process of doing it right now. Yeah, because the flying monkeys are coming. They are upset. This is exactly. 8 of Cups. Because you've walked away in some fashion, whether they did it to you or you walked away yourself. And here it is. Look at all this color over here. Because you've walked away, you left the darkness. You left what didn't serve you. You listened to your intuition, to the divine, your higher self, whatever. You had dreams. Something came true, what you said, and it caused a ruckus. I heard it caused a judgment and the flying monkeys to come after you left. The monkeys are looking right at Dorothy. This is the Wizard of Oz deck. Okay. I want you to take, I'm not scaring people. I just want you to take this very seriously. You are very powerful, who I'm talking to, and myself included. You bother people just by existing. It doesn't matter. You're just coming to figure this out. If you haven't, welcome to the party. It took me 50 years to figure it out. I kind of knew it 5 years ago, but it's really honed in right now because we're stepping into our destiny right now. The collective who are here, you made these contract agreements. You made these agreements before you came to the planet. Now, if you don't believe in reincarnation, this isn't the reading for you, because you've been alive on this planet many times. Not to be taken lightly, not to be... Dorothy, let's go back to her. In the movie, she had what she needed to take care of business the whole time, but she didn't recognize that. She did not see that for who she was. She had everything she needed. She was leaving home to take the path. And then when she opened up into the Technicolor, when that happened, then she started to actually find her way back. So this situation, you've left a situation that's not good for you. It wasn't in alignment. It wasn't in good vibration with you. And you could start feeling it in your body. You were getting physically sick. You were not feeling well emotionally, psychically, spiritually. They were attacking you while you were there. But since you left, the judgment has come down, and now they're really attacking you, from what I'm hearing. But you're protected. You're protected by the divine. You have 2 major arcanas right here on your side. You have your own flying monkeys that are going after the judgment. See these monkeys? You're looking that way, but it's not coming after you. You're facing off because you've already done the work. I'm told to sit still. You are to protect your space, stay in the high vibration of who you are, and let the events of the judgment, your spirit guides, your angels, and the divine will take care of those people that did wrong. Don't get into the revenge tactics, I heard. Stay away from throwing rocks, even though you have every right to. That's the true sign of being ascended. I'm a life path 33, and if you don't know what a life path number is, look it up. I'm not going to waste time today explaining that, but please do. I'm a life path 33 ascended master. It took me a while I just realized that in the last 6 months. And when you do a little deep dive on your astrology of who you are, I would be probably inclined to say if you know where you were born and what time you were born and do all that, you're going to see that your outer planets, which take forever to rotate around the sun, are in 1, 2, 3, or 4 degrees. You're going to be feeling this. That may be a little advanced for who I'm reading for today, but who I'm reading for today can do the research and figure it out, because you already are halfway there, I've heard. You already kind of recognize there's something bigger to your destiny, and there's something more, because you're here to, you're going to fight for it, whatever it is. This is Wands, 9 of Wands. You're protected. You are protected. And look at this gorgeous card. The light from the divine is behind you, and you've got the armor of God on, I heard. You've got the armor of God on and behind you, and there's nobody that can take that away. And that is amazing. You got, I need to put my glasses on because I'm old. Yes. The White Knight. You have a hawk behind you that's divine. Hawks are smart, and they are messengers of the gods. So you have God behind you. You've got messengers that are going back and forth between the ethereal realm and this realm to explain that you are protected, that there's nothing that can come. And I'm being told to put that right over the Dorothy, 8 of Cups. You've walked away, and you're being guided to do so. If you haven't done so already, you need to take a deep dive in your relationships, start doing a cleaning of who's who in the zoo, I heard. You've got a lot of people, 8 of Swords. You got a lot of people that are confused by you, but you are the lion. You are a fire sign. You are Aries, Leo, Sag, could be. Take it as it resonates. But the King of the Forest, that's you. You put down all your swords. You're not stuck. This card is normally somebody who's stuck, but I don't get that in this vibe. I get that you put down your swords. You're not going to fight anymore. You are the king of the jungle. And if people keep coming for you, they're going to find that judgment will take care of them, fuckers. Look at that dragon. Oh, yeah, I cuss. Look at that dragon. No one's getting away. That rainbow fire that you like to... This is good judgment. This is for you. Look at you down here watching it happen. God is going to let you watch it. You have control where that judgment goes because you called it. Thank you, Spirit. But you're not stuck. Others around you are stuck. That's in the past position. So you're not stuck anymore. You saw it. Not only that, you're putting down all your swords. You've got everybody else confused. You got everybody else in their head. And yeah. And you've already said, I'm loving me and I'm leaving. See you later. And you aren't even giving an F. You have no more F's to give, I heard. But the judgment is here, and you're happy to watch that. That's a Jabberwocky. If you don't know what Jabberwockies are, look them up. There's a Queen of Swords in reverse here. A fire sign. This person's mad, and it's under judgment. Yep. They're getting their judgment right now, and they're looking like a fool doing it. This is a rooster. They're looking like a cock. They're an asshole. So they're finding out right now. Queen of Wands in reverse under judgment. That isn't good. Whoever that is, they came after the Dorothy in this, which is you, the collective. So whoever it is, they're getting their judgment. You may not see it, but I think you know it because they're sending out their chariot. If you're going through a little bit of, crazy times, whether maybe your body's getting, like me, like my son, I'll give you an example. He burned himself with a waffle iron, and then somebody got him with a glue gun at school. So he's going through these little mishaps because he's protected by me. And even if you're being attacked, you're going to get a little bit of it. It's going to hit you tiny bit when it's going to go back to the sender, hitting it 10 times harder. You're going to get, you're going to be feeling maybe a tiny bit stuck, but you're past that. But these people are going to feel the wrath of God come down. That's the big difference. So when you dabble a little, Two of Swords. This is into the dark. They're not seeing things as clear. This is with the Queen of Wands in reverse. They want you stuck. They want you to not progress. They want you to be in the forest confused with this Queen of Wands. Whoever this is, they've been trying to gear you away from home. Because again, Dorothy's she's not about that right now. She's fighting for her to get back where she belongs, which is being free in her own domain. You might be in your home right now, kind of isolating, which is good. If we see the Hermit card come out, that'll be great. Okay. Look at who popped out. Justice is here. You've got now judgment and justice. And look at more dragons and more. You're bringing this judgment. It came right down on Dorothy and the other one. So guess what? Bye-bye. Look how beautiful this is. And you're going to be able to see it happen in real time, I'm hearing. You're watching it go down, and nobody's blaming you for this because this Queen of Wands, there could be a Queen of Cups in reverse. We'll find out if she pops out. But right now, we got a female. Take it as it resonates. Gender is fluid. It could be a mother figure. It could be a sister. It could be anybody. I'm getting work-related, but it could be personal, too. Your people who have wronged you, they're going to try their best to come after you, but you already left the building. You're vibrating too high. 10:42 on the clock. Maybe those numbers mean maybe you're 42. Yeah, there's somebody's pretty pissed. They're in their 5 of Cups, and it's probably this Queen of Wands in reverse, because it's the only one on the floor right here. You're bringing justice, judgment, and justice. There's nothing better than to see those two cards come together right now. Beautiful. So after that, this person's in the 5 of Cups because you're in the 3 of Cups, and they want to be in the 3 of Cups. 3 Cups is happy, joy, a tea party. You're over here having a party with the justice because you're watching it happen on real time. Hate to say you don't want to take pleasure in somebody's downfall, but if they fucked you first, guess what? Justice is sweet, and it's the dish served cold, like the tea. You know the tea, because they're having tea. You know that, thank you, Spirit, that's really what that's about. It's a mad tea party that's happening, thank you. They're all going crazy. They're all trying to, this person, I'm getting the vibe from this Queen of Wands, this person's trying to hide behind having money, trying to hide behind luxury, trying to hide behind illusion, and that's not happening because it's mad. It's a mad tea party. Who wants to go to a crazy tea party? Maybe this person's trying to lure you away with fine stuff. Not happening because the judgment's down. You can't manipulate people with anything anymore. You're not going to be able to, even if you have money, you can't. The richest people in the world have nothing except God and their peace. That's what's worse. That's worse. I tell my children all the time. What's worth more than anything in the world other than money is health, your health. Because if you have your health, then you have everything. If you don't have your health, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Correct? All right. So let's see what else. Do I put this down? One more pass. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? No. What else do we need to know? What is the blockages for my collective here? It's coming justice. What's it about? What's this justice about? What's the justice about, please? Thank you. On the flying monkeys, it fell. Your victory. Yay. I'm Nikki. My name is Nicole. My name in French means victorious. So if you're a Nikki or a Nicole out there, you already got your victory. It's coming. It's coming right on top of the justice. You're coming in. Look at her. Thank you, Spirit. I'm told to look at the before and after. Remember? Here she comes. You were in the dark, but now look how beautiful you are. You've transformed. You've got this beautiful horse. You've got the trumpets. I take this like the Hierophant. Here it comes. You're going to bring in some smacking down the truth. You are truth and victory, and it's going to bother this Queen of Wands in reverse. And the judgment is here. There's no going back. Look at these beautiful cards together. Look at that. Bam. And then you have justice. I love the justice. Boo, crowning you. Ding, ding, ding. And that's coming soon if it isn't already within 6 months. 6 of Wands, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days. Take it as it resonates. Please let me know if this is resonating and what it's applying to. I love to hear where everybody's from. I'm in Florida. I've got some good news coming. I can't wait. Let's see what else is coming at us. Oh, I did say one more pass, but one more. Okay, 2 more then. Here it is. This is what the future outcome is. I heard. Yay, yay. It's in reverse too. 5 of Cups, or 7 of Cups, and 4 of Cups. Yeah, in reverse. There's no more shady choices. There's no more wallowing in the background. Your time is now, whoever I'm reading. This is no more. This energy that they wanted you, this is the energy they want you in, along with the 5 of Cups. This is not good energy right here. This is what this Queen of Wands is going to be getting for herself or his self. Whoever wished this for you is getting it. That's how karma works. Karma is basically karma and dharma. Karma is bad, dharma is good. But if you wish somebody ill, that karma is going to come back to you as you're going to be ill. If you wish somebody happiness and joy, that comes back because that's energy reciprocation. But what you put out is what you get back. All right, put these away. I heard. Now I'm a little nosy. So let's get the Kipperush out because, I want you guys to know. So you basically know maybe this is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. This Queen in reverse, she's not nice. This person pretends to be all that in a bag of chips, but she's in reverse. She's a deceiver. Queen of Wands in reverse is terrible, just like the Queen of Swords in reverse. If that comes out, then we know there's more than one person. Who is this Queen of Wands in reverse? Who is this to my collective, please? Hey, if you have made it this far, please hit like and subscribe or share. Or at least tell me where you're from or who you are so I can help read better for you the next time. Because the more they interact with my channel, the more energy I can fill out. I'm sick and tired of reading this mother effer that's a shady bitch. All right, who is this person to my collective, please? Okay, who is it? It's in your job. Ding, ding, ding. I said it's work, didn't I? Yeah. I don't see no cups here, except 3 cups, but that's because they wanted it in the 5 in the reverse. They don't have any love. Whoever this is, there's no love for you at work. This Queen of Wands is somebody at work. It could be in the medical field. Doctors on the chart here, or doctors on the thing. Maybe you're in the healthcare field. It has something to do with the medical field. Got to be careful how you treat people. It's 7. It's a 7. Maybe it's somebody you know that's in their 70s. Yeah, actual money in reverse. That's what they wanted for you. They wanted to take your abundance. Now, actual money in reverse, I take this also as abundance. They wanted to put your stability in check. They didn't like that. When it comes with occupation and the Queen of Wands, there's somebody around you that's a fire sign, or they have fire in their chart, or they're coming across in that fiery way because they're in reverse. Yeah. They wanted you stuck. They don't want you happy for sure, because if you're happy, then it makes them look worse because they did something to you possibly. What happened here? Why is this relationship going south at work for my collective? What happened? What happened? What's about it? What happened? Why is this coming out like this, please? I heard this one too. Okay. Yeah. The chakras are not in alignment. Whoever this is, they are out of line. You caught whoever this Queen of Wands is, you caught them lying about who they were because they are not in alignment with their chakras. You know, when you're in alignment with your chakras, you're a spiritual being. You're able to, put forth love, and you're not out of alignment. If they're in reverse, that means you are. So this Queen of Wands is not in touch with, they're not the spiritual being that they say they are. They may seem like they are, like they tell you they pray or they thank God, They're with the darker arts, I have a feeling. And this one is, legal. Maybe this is somebody in the legal field. Maybe you are, now I take this too. You may not, it could be something legal happening, 1722. It could be that, but it could also be that you stand up for what's right. And with that, your alignments are correct because you stand up for the underdog. Maybe I'm talking to a social worker. Maybe I'm talking to somebody who works as a paralegal or somebody who's in the department defending people, because judgment is here. And justice too. Maybe you are a lawyer or a paralegal or something, that you are in alignment and you come in with and you come in with judgment, and what you do brings this. So maybe you are in the legal. Please let me, maybe that's who you are. Not a doctor, but a lawyer. Who knows? I don't know who I'm reading for. So maybe you are. All right, who else? What else is going on around? What is the future outcome of this energy if it continues the way it is? My collective it's manipulation. Whoever this person is trying to manipulate the situation from a distance, possibly. Yeah, but you're protected because Intuitive Kev just popped out. And this person who's doing this now could have some health concerns from doing all this manipulation. Again, this popped over here. It fell off camera, but it fell on the Chariot. So meaning there's going to be movement for your protection. So you continue to do so around yourself. Continue to put your chakras in alignment, because you are, I believe whoever I'm reading is in alignment. But this person is going to get sick. I hate to say that. And we're not wishing that on anyone. But if you're putting out manipulation and illness on everybody else, or trying to attack their animals, or trying to attack you, guess what? You're returning that shit right back to sender with love and light and 10 times harder. Whatever they wanted from me, I wish for you. That's what I say every day. I'm not a kitchen witch. I'm not doing all that. But I do have some protection spells that I'm putting out there. And if that reverberates back to the community, so be it. If you attack me, I have every right to protect myself. And if that comes back on you, beware. Because if you're an earth angel like myself, if you're a high protection, if you're a high divine being like myself, nothing that they're going to do is going to work. And they're finding that out, because justice and judgment is here. There's no more. Karma's immediate right now, I'm being told by the divine. I've been saying this for a year. 2025 is going to roll into 2026 too. 2024 no more is what I was saying. 24 no more of karma. What happens now is being immediately seen in the spiritual world for sure. It's above, so below. The time is speeding up. So what you're doing in the afterworld is coming in the now. If you're doing dreaming at night, it's coming in. Open up. Open up your chakras. Open up your third eye. You're getting it divinely coming down, because you're moving on. You're moving on, and you're no more blocked. Thank you. You're moving on. You're no more blocked, because justice is right behind you, making sure of that shit. What you're divinely protected is because your victory is coming. Whoever I'm talking to is called judgment. Possibly you've just said, I fucking had enough, and that's all your spirit team needed to hear. We got you, bitch. They're coming in. There's no more. They're just waiting for you to go, and finally, we're going to get them, finally. Yes, but not you. All you got to do is sit back and be your cute little self. This is the time for rest, because life is speeding up for you very quickly within the next 45 days. Life is going to turn crazily, wonderfully good in your favor, because you've called judgment and your entity attachment has been taken away. Now, I want to say, this could be a physical attachment that somebody around you had. I want to know how to say this correctly. Entities may not always be demons per se. It's people's bad thinking. It's people wishing ill on you just because, I hate that. She always thinks things always go her way. That is that. That's the evil, or that's, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe, the dark energies that don't want to see you victorious, the dark energies that don't want to see the earth go nowhere good place, it's dark energies that don't love God or believe in God. Not believing in God or not choosing to believe is a choice. You either do or you don't. And then if you don't have protection. If you do, you do. That's just how God works. God made a promise. If you come to me, I will love you and protect you and forgive anything. So if these people are honestly don't believe, or are greedy, or part of the 7 deadlies. Again, the chakras that are blocked that we talked about a second ago here. The chakras are very much the same as the 7 deadlies, all the way from the sacral up to the crown. So if people are stuck in any one of these, gluttonous, envy, jealousy, sloth, all of that, if you're in any of that energy, God cannot help you. You need to choose. Now's the time. Not choosing is a choice, is what I'm hearing. Not choosing is a choice. Judgment will come personally. Karma doesn't forget an address. That bitch, she knows where you live, she knows your phone number, and she comes at you with a force before you recognize what's going on. That's it. That's the energy of the universe has to balance. And if you are always doing right, if you're always choosing right, and shit keeps raining down on you, that time is done. And God is giving you a seat to watch it firsthand. I heard you're going to get the table up front. It won't be a mystery how these people are doing. They will cross your path, or you'll hear about it. You won't even have to go looking. It'll find its way to your door, God said. You will see it, and you will go, I knew it. Shouldn't have done that. And you're going to move on, because God's going to bless you for the joy that you are bringing, because it's time. It's time for your energy. You're victorious, and you've got protection, which is a 93, which is an 11. Divinely guided protection for your victory. Because judgment has already been served, and it's starting to trickle down into 3D from the 5D. And you probably, if you're prophetic or you've got intuition, you know who this third-party stitch was that brought that down. There was more than one person, which I saw the 3 of Cups. It's a mad tea party. At least 3 people. There's 3 people here who are involved in taking you down, and however that is, whether it's family, work, or love. Either way, some third-party bitch decided wanted to take your destiny, I heard. Wanted to be you, right? This person, the only time people come after you is because of one thing. Jealousy, envy. 2 things. And here it is. Yes, thank you. And we're back to the beginning of this reading, which is the dark magic, which I was trying to explain to yourselves. You need to protect your space. You need to protect your home. Look it up. It's not magic. It's not it's spiritual protection. All you got to do really is ask God to please protect me. Ask Archangel Michael. We ask for protection for me and my collective, for anything that's coming against them or trying to go against God's will. That's it. Amen. That's it. That's all you got to do. And you don't have to go. Retaliating is not the answer on this. You have to be better than that. Exactly. Whoever this is obsessed with you. Evil eye and Yeah, I'm being told to turn that around. Here we go. Now, whoever these third-party stitches, these just fell out of the deck. Okay, 101 cards. Can't make it happen. I love Spirit when they give me the information. Here, this third party or 3 people are really angry. They're so mad because the illusion and the mask and what they spent their entire lives, I heard, building is crumbling down. It was under a false, manipulative. Here's a manipulation card was on here. I saw it. False manipulation, which was hidden by an energy that they couldn't see or were using to conjure up great things. So whoever this is obsessed with you. And how do you know that? Just saying, check your social media pages. Who's watching you? And if you think you're not being watched, you're wrong. because there are people out there that have the ability to remote view. They can do that. They can, talk to family. If you're a child sharing with somebody, whoever this is, loves you, but they're obsessed and they don't know the fine line between love and hate is what I heard. There's a fine line between love and hate. 2459 on the chat. Yeah. So fine line between love and hate. So if you've got somebody that's always a busybody in your world, they may not want to know, only because they want to know so they can come after you. So watch that. This isn't also 11. We got 1111. You're finding, maybe you're seeing synchronicities. This person's evil lying. Remember I told you in the beginning, my animals are being attacked. Their eyes, they're starting to get irritated. They're rubbing their eye. They're upset. So when people are fucking cowards, they come after your animals. So protect your animals. And now you're sending that shit back. It's hitting, I'm hearing. It's hitting. It may not be at 100%, but they're feeling it. They're boxed in. Whoever I'm talking to has somebody boxed in. Or now that shit that they're sending to you is reverberating right back onto them. And maybe you're finding that people around you are getting hurt. Maybe people around you are starting to, that is an attack. And if you're getting hurt and you know you're not doing this, then someone's attacking you. You got to be aware. That's what I'm hearing. If you're a good person and you know deep down you've done nothing wrong and you're getting hurt and you're having all these accidents and things are happening because you're being attacked, I hate to say it, do what you need to do. Look it up. Start saying some prayers. Get some holy water. Get right with God. Because people attack the people. Your haters are your biggest fans. Yeah, and they're mad because you cause conflict because you exist. Just for going out and getting out of your comfort zone to go find yourself has caused somebody conflict because they want to hang in this illusionary world of wearing a mask, of hiding behind other people's coattails, writing other people's fame and trying to pretend that they love bomb you and they hate you. Narcissism is real in the workplace just as like it is anywhere else. You got to be on the lookout for people that wish you harm under the pretense of giving you love. That's fake, and that is done. That's a form of disaster or manipulation and evil spell work, honestly. When you manipulate free will, that's the law of the universe you can't break. I don't care who you are, what you are, what planet you're from, if you believe in that. Doesn't matter what lifetime you live, whether you're a biological entity from another planet or a human being. If you interrupt with free will of every single thing on this planet or other planets, if you believe that, that isn't good. You're breaking the laws of the universe, and that goes down as karma. And karma, my friends, is a lifetime thing because you're a sweetheart and you've got faith. Thank you. I was told, look down. This is why they're attacking. Okay. They're attacking a sweetheart who is an earth angel. I wouldn't be surprised if behind these two cards, let's see, is an earth angel. You have faith and you're a star seed. I love you, Spirit, because they're jealous and envious. Yep. And they send, here's another flying monkey. So yeah, they're sending attacks because they're pissed and they're icy. Whoever this is, they're doing it as a reactive measure, I heard. Reactivity is never good. You can't, my star seeds, my earth angels out there, the sweethearts that I'm talking to, you have learned to stop, think before you used to be reactive like me. You used to react and punch a bitch, right? I've never punched anyone, but I felt like I wanted to. I wanted to lash out a lot of times, but I have never done that. That's who I'm talking to because you continually transmute this shit. You have energy, you have protection, and you're funny, and you have all the tools, and that trifecta is what causes people to be pissed. There it is again. Didn't even, kidding me? You have faith, you've got God behind you, and you're the star seed, and you're divine. Look at that. I can't. Congratulations, whoever you are, please keep doing what you're doing. Let's all pray for the collective really quickly. I ask all my archangels to keep my collective safe from any evil eye or evil attachments that are trying to latch on going into the new age of new world, their new destiny. Your life is about to begin, and they don't like that. They want to hijack your destiny. Please, God, don't let that happen. Please put us in the alignment of where we need to be. Amen. And let's do that. All right. Thank you, everybody. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe, share. At least tell me who that you're here. I'd like to know who I'm reading for. Give me some feedback so the energy can keep coming in. I'm done with these motherfuckers. Let's just do some good times readings. Let's have that. Please do your energy work. Protect yourself. And I will see you again on the next one. Again, I'm Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot, everyone. Bye-bye.